Good morning, cultists. Welcome to a brand new breakfast with Cthulhoops. Alright, so today we're going to be starting a brand new Stellaris campaign with the Utopia DLC. In our last series, we played as the Vengeful Vegetables, and this time we're going to be playing as an empire that I think is kind of the polar opposite of the Vengeful Vegetables. Maybe not exactly, but pretty, I guess, opposite-ish. And we're going to be going for the synthetic ascendancy for this empire. And bit of a spoiler, I guess, but we're going to be called the Empire of Love, because that's what we're all about. We're fanatic xenophiles, and we're also materialists because we want to become, well, basically the goal for this entire species, known as the Lovebots, and the name of the species is a complete coincidence. Lovebot in the name in the species language means something completely different, but it just so happens that in English, Lovebot, of course, means a robot made for love. And so that's kind of what the Lovebot hope to accomplish in their life, is to become synthetic Lovebots that go around making love to other species and all that stuff. So it's gonna be quite fantastic. And so this playthrough is going to be chock full of those kinds of innuendos and jokes. It might get a little crass, so if you're the type to get a little squeamish, or if you're easily offended, I would say probably turn back now. But then again, if you've watched any of my other series, then you'll know that you'll probably have a general idea of how things are gonna go. Just as an example, the male leaders of the species, the Lovebot species, are known as the Master Debaters, and the female leaders are known as the Cunning Linguists. And it makes sense. They're all about charming the pants off other species. And since they can't really do it with their looks, they do it with words. And let's face it, you wouldn't really, no matter how drunk you are, you really don't want to be waking up next to this thing in your bed. Or maybe you do, maybe you're into that, I don't know. But anyways, I thought they were a little nicely phallic shaped, and it was all fitting. Everything about this species, everything here was chosen on purpose, and it all has to do with it's all innuendo, basically. And I did this before we started so that I would save you some time, but here I am waffling on. So let's get this started. Let's play as the Empire of Love. Fanatic xenophiles who are also materialistic. They're thrifty, charismatic, but they're slow breeders, which is why they love to get it on, because they need to pump out as many babies as they can humanly, as they can possibly muster, because of their slow breeding rate. And they're also going to be mechanists, so we're going to start out with some robot populations, but they're also kind of dominated by the corporations and whatnot. So everything else is pretty standard, I suppose. And if I've forgotten anything, I will try to explain as we go along. But anyways, so we're going to be actually playing on hard difficulty. I don't know if I want to go with high AI aggressiveness, so I'm just going to go with hard difficulty. I don't really know what to expect from aggressiveness, so I think this will be plenty challenging enough as it is. So let's do this. Oh, damn. Good to be back in here, guys. Good to be back. Alrighty. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is all just the standard affair. So let's just go ahead with the solar panel network is our first. Physics research and society research. Let's go with hydroponic farm upgrades and mining network upgrades. Thank you very much. And in the meantime, I'm gonna divide these guys up. First Navy cluster, you guys can stay home because I don't want to rename you guys in case you guys accidentally bite the bucket. So let's get you guys exploring all these various places. And third Navy cluster, you guys can do the opposite with these places. Thank you very much. That's about it, eh? Alright, fine. Science ship, go ahead. Explore the system of love. And construction ship, just stay on alert in case we find some mineral stuff and whatnot. Because as soon as we do, that's where you're headed, buddy. Let's actually build some power plants and mining stations here. Let's also build some robots. We don't have the energy, of course. Why did I expect anything different? Oh, we actually have some minerals in our system here. Fantastic. And we got another savanna planet in Uskomia. Fantastic. And you guys are just chilling out, max and relaxing, all cool, right? Great. Alright. So I'm really looking forward to this playthrough. Like I said, the goal for this playthrough is for us to take the synthetic ascendancy goals? Or synthetic ascendancy? So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But let's also get started with surveying that planet next, or that system next. Any other systems with savanna planets? No? Really? That's a little disappointing, I gotta say. But okay, cool. Oh no, there's one. Great. I knew we didn't have to worry too much. Well, maybe just a little bit. Alright, construction ship, let's have you building the hell out of some of these mining stations. The discovery of alien life. The Hiktondul has made a startling find on Uskomia 1. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Companion Sphere. That's the name of our home planet, an obvious homage to Portal. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Uskomia 1 are sentient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. Great. So should we wait for our first tradition thing? Which is probably going to be prosperity before we start building mining stations? Or let's not bother, let's not wait. Let's just go ahead and start building all this shit right now. We can't. Got it. Let's start with the the mineral stations then. The Empire of Love is abuzz with news of the alien organisms discovered by the Hiktondul some time ago. It was like very recently. These little revolutionary marvels kindle in the Lovebotian people a renewed hope of first contact with intelligent beings. Great. Lovebotian. I don't know if that's a correct plural or adjective for our species, but I thought it sounded kind of funny, so I went with it anyways.
System survey complete.
And yes, please build a robot there. I know we're not making a shit ton of energy here, but I think we should be okay for the most part. Yeah, maybe. But let's actually get you guys creating some more energy rather than research here. The Eurasian Concordat. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Nifra 6. From what we have translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens call themselves the Eurasian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been 6-limbed mammalians, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. Ah, so our precursors are the Eurasians.
Situation log updated.
Great. I mean, I don't really have an opinion one way or another. It's just, I don't know, I like seeing it that way. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on the Companion Sphere, on Companion Sphere. The people of the Empire of Love are apparently finding some humor in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from other stars continue to elude us. Science Officer Imdo's report on the traces found on Nifra 6 seemingly only add to an ironic twist to the situation. Great. I don't know what that has to do with me or why you're bothering me with such a thing, but cool, thanks.
Complete.
And you've built mining stations. Fantastic. Right, so if we have a little bit more money, let's actually build a mining station. You know what? 10% chance of failure? Don't fail me now. He's gonna fail me now. I know it. I see it happening. I see him blowing up before my very eyes. Please don't. Please? As long as you're not dead, I'm happy. A thorough geological survey of Nifra 3 by the Hiktondul reveals nothing of interest. In fact, it is extraordinarily uninteresting. Its only defining feature is its lack of defining features. There are depressions and elevations, yes, but on the whole, the surface of Nifra 3 can be regarded as unnaturally flat. Likewise, the native flora and fauna are strikingly docile and unworthy of attention. Oh, nice! No tile blockers. That's actually fantastic. Shit. That'll be our first planet that we colonize for sure. Betharian stone. Oh, hell yes. But in the meantime, I think we can probably group these guys up. And we've encountered the Alpha aliens. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Companion Sphere, in many ways ending the first chapter in the Book of Empire of Love's bid for a stellar empire. That's a lot of empires in one sentence. That made me very tongue-tied.
System survey complete.
I would ask you why you make me tongue-tied, but, you know. I don't want to get... whatever. I forget the actual song. I'm terrible. And I call myself a Red Dwarf fan. Good grief. Debris from what must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered above Nifra 4. Artifacts recovered amongst the debris have confirmed that this space station served as the headquarters of the Eurasian Concordate's Authority of Disease Control some 1.2 million years ago. The Eurasians were far more susceptible to alien diseases than most known species, and the budget of their public health institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, surviving records show that the entire species perished from the Javorian pox.
Situation log updated.
Oh, great. Can you research that? No? Okay. Kind of makes me sad. Fine. Why don't you start researching some of these other places that are close to our system? And then we'll worry about the other places later. Nice. And boom. And we can invest in our first tradition. So let's go with prosperity, thus making our acquisition of resources much easier, hopefully. If only Uskomia was within our border, we could start building some mining stations there, but sadly, we cannot. So, can you please change that, guys? It's like, it's almost there. Just expand the border out just a little bit. Just a little bit. A tiny amount. The magnetic field of Uwa 1A experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the Hiktondul. This rare event has interchanged the positions of the moon's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Fantastic. In the meantime, let's see if we can... Oh, you know what? These guys should be going over here, and we should be building some more robots there. Let's clear these out and start building some more stuff. Hydroponics farm 2, great. Let's go with planetary unification. Yeah. I don't think we need to worry too much about food, considering that we'll most likely have a lot of robots that don't consume food, in case that wasn't completely obvious.
Anomaly found.
And let's go with the increase to research speed. That'll be a gift that just keeps on giving. In the meantime, no, Wua is within our border, which means that we can actually build a mining station there. Great. A derelict Eurasian cruiser has been left forgotten for over 1 million years in close orbit around Jolderon 3. The slowly spinning vessel shows no obvious signs of weapon damage, and all escape pods remained accounted for. As would be expected, no power signatures can be detected from within its hull.
Situation log updated.
Fantastic.
Construction complete.
So you're done with that. Can you please? Come on, guys.
Tile block.
That's a little bit more border here. Just a little bit, please. Come on. I'm begging you. I'm down on my knees here, begging. Please.
System survey complete.
Screw you. Fine, let's just build a mining station there. Let's also start getting a farm built here too.
Research complete.
This place, we might actually go for a mining station. I don't know. Let's research a mineral processing thing. Yeah, that should be fine. I mean, we could build some frontier outposts and whatnot, but I don't think it's all that necessary. And let's also start building some wormhole stations. Now that we know these places are free of hostile Xenos. If they were friendly Xenos, we'd be out there making love to their faces right now. But since we know that they're free of hostile Xenos, at least we can build some wormhole stations there. Great. And since we're not hive minds, we do have to watch out for potential pirates and shit.
Situation log updated.
But let's also focus on colonizing this place as soon as possible. So we're gonna need a shit ton more minerals. Got it. Aha! No, that little bit of border wasn't enough. But why? Why? Let's build another robot here. Thank you. Yeah, I think we might need to really focus on our energy creation, which is why I picked Thrifty as our thingy, I think. Is it Thrifty? Yeah, I think it's Thrifty. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Companion Sphere. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative.
Situation log updated.
Indeed.
System survey complete.
I think we're actually kind of blessed here. We seem to have a lot of planets that, a lot of systems that have a decent amount of resources here. This is awesome. Huh. And then over there? Yeah, and then you guys can go over there afterwards.
Found.
Great. Fantastic. Because they're building shit, and Uskomia is still not within our border, which is kind of a shame. A Gaia world! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. I got so excited about the Gaia world, I just completely neglected to read that shit. Oops, my bad, guys. Huh. We need that place right away. We could go for desert worlds around us as well, but I don't think we necessarily need to currently. I don't think we're just gonna be strapped for places to colonize, so I think we're gonna be okay. Let's have you guys land here to maximize the amount of adjacency bonuses.
System survey complete.
And we can get a new thingy. I'm actually wondering if maybe we should go with expansion.
Construction complete.
This will somewhat slow down our gain of our first ascension perk. So maybe that's not such a good idea. Let's go with the standard construction templates. That's fine. Not the most beneficial, but it should be okay. And you guys are done exploring, right? Start exploring there too, please. Explore these. All those. Thank you. Great. And now third navy, y'all go over there, explore this shit around you, and that one too, please. Thankfully, it's all wormhole related, or we're using wormholes, so we don't need to worry too much about being effective. Great, we've encountered the beta aliens. These are the space amoeba.
Construction.
Hopefully they ain't here to wreck shit, but who knows, right? Maybe they are. Maybe they are here to wreck shit. I'm actually really nervous. I'm like super anxious about playing as a on the hard difficulty, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Actually, why don't you just focus on surveying the Gaia planet? I think that's going to be our priority here, because all the other places, they don't actually have planets. So if anything, we just be gaining some potential places where we can build mining stations. Let's next go with the Biolab 1. And let's also start building some corvettes, because I know the enemies are coming. I know they're coming. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. We should be at 100% naval capacity with that. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the sprawling savanna that covers most of Urak Tfetond. The shimmering air is dry, yet pleasant. and a large herd of docile herbivores can be seen observing from a distance as our first landing site is established. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as the colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Lovebot city on an alien world. A great day for the Empire of Love. Which means it's a great day for love. Bow chicka bow wow. Oh yeah. What the fuck was I doing before I got lost in all that weird shit? We need some energy. So if we could get that going, that would be fantastic. Let's get these guys over here. There we go. Now we're making a net positive there.
Research complete. Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting having a shit ton of robots. Their energy drain is going to be yeah, I think this is going to be our priority all the time. There we go. 55 months. Speed it up, buddy. Come on. What do we pay you for? Do we pay you? I have no idea. And we now have the Association of Scientific Betterment. Great, they are the... they're the materialist dudes, I think. We are receiving transmission from the glorious Gagassi hegemony. Who are you? Fanatic militarists and spiritualists. Shit, we might not get along. Come on, man. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. Besides, you get to make love to our beautiful bodies. We're super phallic. Come on. You ain't never seen anything like us. I just noticed that we can build some mining stations here, so please do that. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the Empire of Love. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Companionsphere. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. They do like us! Oh man, it's cause we are so handsome. Oh, you like our master debater, do you? Well, well, well. I see this relationship getting nice and frisky. Is that something that diplomats say to each other? I have no idea. I'm not a diplomat, in case that wasn't painfully obvious to everyone. If you guys are done exploring, why don't you guys just come back home?
Complete.
And we'll worry about other stuff later. Let's... yeah, why don't you explore Cesar, as well as Darelis, and that place, all these places, basically. We might need a new science ship.
Complete.
This might be too much work for that one dude. Betharian Power Stone. Sorry, Betharian Power Plant. I meant to correct myself sooner, but then I started burping, and I didn't want to burp while I was, explaining something and gross you out. I mean, we've already got a president named the Master Debater, and a female president named, or, well, not named, but our male president's called the Master Debater. Master Debater Urba, and the female president's called the Cunning Linguist. Ah, shit! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to close the box there. But basically, it was saying that the space piracies has there are space pirates now, and they're all about being selfish and shit. So that's kind of the gist of what it said, in so many words. We could go with building more mining stations, but I think we're at a decent place in terms of mineral generation, so I think we're okay. But, let's actually see if we can find the alien, the pirate base, because I'd rather not have them sticking around, because they'll start to cause trouble later on too. So, okay, you guys are already there? Alright, well, where could the pirates have come from? One of these places, perhaps? I guess it's entirely possible.
Anomaly found.
Not there. We'll leave that for now as well. How's this planet? Whoa! decent. Oh, Titanic life. Oh, right. We can't eat aliens anymore. Shit. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a huge adjustment period for me. I mean, I basically, well, not just got done, but I mean, my last playthrough was as a fanatic purist, or fanatic purifiers. So it's gonna take me a little while to shift my mental gear into being people who just love other people. So, yeah, it's gonna take some time. So if I sound overly violent towards new alien species that we just discovered, it's the residual vengeful vegetables inside of me that's trying to break out and violently rip off the face of the Xenos. But you need not fret. There's no fretting necessary here. Thankfully these guys are a little wary, but they're coming around. Soon enough they'll love us. Like how we love them. And their supple, lithe little bodies. Look at these guys. You can just tell that their fur is nice and soft. Just cuddle up next to them. They'd be super warm at night. Anyways, let's research that anomaly, please. Thank you very much. That one is still 20%, so let's avoid that for the time being. There's this system here with 7 minerals. If we could expand our borders down south this way, that'd be amazing. Swirling shadows, immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Pudianus one's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather, jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Imdo is yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Well, you're the scientist. You come up with that shit, man. Like I know stuff. I don't know stuff, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm kind of really looking forward to... Ah, wait. Let's focus on building some power plants first. We'll worry about minerals and food later. So don't worry too much about that. We'll have enough food, I think.
System survey
but
complete.
Let's get some of these places planned out from the very get-go. You know what? Sure, go with the basic hydroponic... No, go with the minerals. Minerals are always necessary. Whereas food? You know, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. Let's go with growth speed plus 10% to kind of offset our slow breeding rate or whatever it's called. Anyone here doing shit that they shouldn't be doing? Like, I suppose we could...
Anomaly found.
Actually, you know what? Let's clear these off so that we can move our actual species onto those areas. And have robots take care of these ones themselves. Warp impact. A massive crater on Follingar 2 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship traveling at full warp rammed the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The Hictondul has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed warp field. But as the ship itself disintegrated on an impact, the theory cannot be verified. Verified. Seriously, where is the pirate base?
Research complete.
Why ain't nobody got visuals on the pirate base here? Yes. And let's next go with energy grids and whatever. Let's start upgrading these things, because these are gonna be handy as fuck. And then after that you can start upgrading the mineral gathering places. Actually, if some of these places are already done, I'd like for you guys to start building robots as well. Because that's going to be necessary for us. We're not the most physically useful species out there. Except for making love. As you can tell by the hole on the top of our heads, it's used for, well, I'll leave that to your own imagination to decipher. But in the meantime, let's colonize Dastamon 2. And what would be a good place for us to actually set our ship down? I think this spot might be good. I mean, we'd be... You know what? No, let's go with this spot. That way we're surrounding at least 3 places with some usable adjacency bonuses. And I'm not gonna name any of these planets after commenters or subscribers just yet. Not until we have some stuff at least established at the very least. And let's reduce our building cost, or building operation. And one of our, I guess our science officer is now enjoying, has developed Arrested Development, which means that she is so busy watching the hit TV show Arrested Development that she no longer has time to gain experience. And yes, I believe, let's go with the armor. I was gonna go for the other thing, but I figure maybe we don't need to worry too much about our neighbors, possibly, if they like us well enough. But maybe we also do need to be a little wary of them. Just in case shit goes down, right? Just in case? Possibly? Let's get you landing on there. And Lurg Nakorm. That's as good as good of a name as any. In the meantime, you know what? I think now would be a good time for you guys to build some mining stations. Thank you very much. Yeah, y'all have my blessing.
Complete.
Otherwise, couple of places where we could potentially build some frontier outposts, despite how much I hate them, so that we can gain some extra minerals there. You have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Kuma 4. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Great! I think we're doing pretty well so far, knock on all the wood. No, seriously, if you're listening, start knocking on wood. Everywhere.
System survey
wink
complete.
wink. Nudge nudge. Say no more. Say no more. Actually, you know what? Maybe the pirates are from here. It's the only other planet or system that's within this range that's that we haven't explored here. Right? Nope, it wasn't.
Colonization in progress.
So where the fuck are they? No, seriously, where are the pirates? They're supposed to have a base somewhere. Anyone? Please, guys? Might have to survey some of these planet or systems that we already visited. I don't mean survey as in like use our science ship to survey, but do like a very basic visit. A drive-by survey, if you will.
Construction complete.
Can't build that thing just yet because we don't have the necessary thingamajig. Got it.
Construction complete.
And yeah, let's start spamming some
System
robots.
survey complete.
Is that a good idea? Probably not. I think we might actually run out of money pretty quickly here, considering how we're just spamming robots non-stop. Yeah, I think that's good.
Colonization in progress.
Maybe
Anomaly found.
hold on to these for other things, but you know what? This place we definitely do need a robot for sure. It's mineral related. If it's mineral related, just build a robot there. Orbital wreckage that once belonged to a sizable Irasian research station have been found above Walzirin 1. Exactly what the Irasians were researching here remains unclear, but their instruments appear to have been aimed towards the gas giant itself.
Situation log.
Great, so they were collecting farts. Very alien thing to do, I suspect. Alright, you'll have found nothing. Which is a little disappointing, but
System
oh well.
survey complete.
Right, well, I think that's gonna have to be it for our first episode. I'm really looking forward to this playthrough. I think it'll be interesting to not only try the technological ascendancy, but also to really delve deep into the diplomacy aspect of Utopia and whatnot. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And I think it'll be kind of better than what we had with the Red Steckled Elbermung, possibly, which was kind of similar in spirit, I suppose. But this will go a lot better, I think, because we will actually be able to turn our species into synthetics, as opposed to just building synthetics and then kind of wiping out the non-synthetics, which is, I guess, kind of what happened. Anyways, we'll leave it off here, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow for some more Stellaris. So, as this is the first episode of a brand new series, it would be very helpful, and I would appreciate it very much if you would just take the time to leave a like, and if you want to see more of this series, or check out my other videos, you know, you can subscribe, and you'll be notified of various stuff as long as you click on that little bell icon next to the subscribe button as well, once you've subscribed, that is. But, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next, for the rest of the series as well. So, for now, thanks for watching, and have a good breakfast.